Welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today, I got a good one for you guys. It is called PADZ Finance or PADZ. This is one to keep on your list. This is a pre-launch video. It is supposed to be coming out on the 19th of this month. So guys, this is the way I found out about it is I'm in another group called Crazy Frog, and one of the guys in there, his name's Ampton, he let us know like, hey, I'm still gonna be invested in this project, but I'm creating a project of my own. Now I knew he was a real estate agent, so I went up and I asked him. I was like, hey, what's your project about? Let me know a little bit more about it. So he sent me this website, and I immediately was like, this is my background. I had a loan originator license back in 2020, 2021. I kind of took the time with the pandemic to kind of get acquainted and take the classes and take the test. Finally passed the test on my second try. And then I went over to my local county's property appraiser's office, and I kind of had to give that up. But now I am in the property appraisal um, office with my local county. So real estate's kind of been my background, and at one point I wanted to get my real estate license. I have an aunt with her real estate license, so this just was like I like immediately was like, tell me more. I want to know more. I want to invest. Is this launched? I had all these questions. So he was like, no, this is not launched just yet. It's launching, the 19th of this month. That is the plan. And here's the website. Go check it out. So let's go ahead and do a deep dive on this website and kind of just take a look at it. Let's get acquainted with what this is all about. So it says, "Welcome to PADS." Kind of like if you guys never ever heard the term like bachelor pad, that's where this is coming from. So also the dev, he's based in Canada, so very, very cool. So changing the way you invest in real estate, one pad at a time. Holders earn 2% rewards paid in USDT, Ethereum contract address. So at first I was like, man, this is a cool address. It has like the kind of like the date, and it has like the word like launch, and I was like, wait a minute, I don't think this is the actual address for the actual Ethereum contract. So this is where the address is gonna go. He said he wants to do a fair launch, a stealth launch. He doesn't want anybody to be able to pre-buy or anything like that. There's gonna be no pre-sale. So this is just a fair launch, which is pretty cool. I think when you get a pre-sale, you get people that, they get in before everybody else, and it's a little bit unfair, right? So this is a very fair way to do things. So, number of pad owned. So, I'm assuming that once this project gets launched, it's gonna have like a number here. It's gonna have like the value here. It's gonna have like the rewards distributed here, which is very, very cool. So the mission, remove the barrier to entry and high costs associated with investing in real world property. So this is something that I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to kind of figure out a way where I can invest in property but not have to come up with everything out of my pocket. So this is a really sweet way to be able to do it. It's a unique way, right? A lot of people, they're getting more and more into crypto. ETFs were just approved in the United States. We have a lot of different aspects that are coming into play here. You got the real estate space, you got the crypto space, and you just got people that just want to make money, right? So our vision, revolutionizing real world property investing with fractional ownership. The PADS token will own a corporations which invest in real world assets in desirable markets. By fractionalizing property ownership and directly correlating our assets to PADS token, we allow everyone worldwide to invest in real estate with as little as a few dollars and no KYC protocol. Our goal is to create a large portfolio of desirable and diversified real world assets which will appreciate in value over time, as well as mitigate risk and stabilize the token during a market downturn. So that is one thing I guess a lot of people, or I know a lot of people are very worried about. They're worried about, okay, well, in a bull market, we have this upward trend, but what about in the downward trend market? So by linking this to real estate, you're not going to have, real estate is always necessary. You know, they say when I went and purchased my house, they were like, it's all about location, location, location. And, you know, being in the property appraiser's office, I just took a class. There's never going to be any more land. So that is something that you guys really need to think about. Like, there's never going to be any more land ever, ever, ever that's going to be able to be created. It's something that is I forgot the term, but it is a set I don't think it's called asset. It's a set thing, right? There's no more that's ever going to be created. So our plan, as the PADS ecosystem grows, more properties will be acquired. The properties will be rehabbed and rented, ensuring maximum return on investment and market appreciation. Now, this is huge, guys, because back in 2013, a lot of companies, they really didn't, as far as I know, they really didn't, they bought it, they sold it. They bought it, they sold it. Now the idea is these companies and these investors are kind of getting a little smarter. They're like, okay, instead of selling it for a one-time thing, why don't we just rent it and continue to get that income, that passive income? It's a brilliant idea. Will take advantage of local and creative financing to secure these properties for as little upfront cost as possible. Most properties will be rented out for 5 years, typical mortgage term. And then we will proceed with a decentralized vote whether to hold for another 5 years or to sell for a profit to reinvest back into PADS ecosystem or another property. We will start small, but as we grow and our property values appreciate, we will be able to compound into more homes and other markets. This is, guys, this is brilliant. I am telling you, I've been thinking like, okay, how can I transition from crypto to the real estate? So I know this year and next year is going to be a very big bull market, right? But I was like, it would be really cool to have a crypto and a real estate kind of aspect intertwined. And this is, I think this is why when he told me, at first he was like, listen, guys, I don't want to take from this community, which is kind of funny because I made a lot of money in Pepe. I feel like I'm going to make a lot of money in Crazy Frog. And yet again, this is another frog, kind of, uh, themed, not really themed, but kind of like the mascot is like a frog, so it's kind of cool. You know, I make this joke. In the Bible it says like the world be plagued with frogs. So I told somebody, I was like, if this is the frogs that they're talking about, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem because these frogs are gonna make me rich. But anyway, that's off on a different topic. But our community, um our community attracts high level entrepreneurs as well as new investors who are passionate about real estate, cryptocurrency, and innovation. We operate as a family, and in doing so, provide regular real estate cryptocurrency workshops led by the community on topics such as creative financing, market outlook, passive income strategies, and trends. We value education, transparency, and fundamentals. No paid followers and hype. This is also something that is very important, guys. You don't want to have these people that you just pay and all they do is hype you for 10 minutes and then they're gone. Like, you know, there was another project that I was in, and you know, we paid a couple YouTubers, and all of a sudden these YouTubers, they were all about it, they got paid, they did their video, and now I've seen them make like 30 other videos and not give us any more time a day. So that is very, very I think that is very, very smart. Tokenomics. Holders earn 2% rewards paid in USDT. So there is a buy tax 7%, sell tax 7%. There's 2% paid to holders, 2% for liquidity pool, and 3% for the PADS ecosystem. The total supply is 1 billion tokens, 1 billion pads. Man, I'll be honest with you guys. I I mean, I'm gonna be waiting by my phone. I'm already thinking I want to put at least maybe 500 to $1,000 into it. So, I don't really want to do more because I feel like when you launch, I want to do more, but I don't want to do more. And the reason why I'm thinking maybe 500 because I don't want, even 250. I feel like with launch, I don't, I want to, how do you say it? You don't want to, I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. So I'm gonna think about how much I want to put in, but I'm definitely gonna put in a couple $100. I already told him, I was like, listen, this is right up my alley. I believe in, I've been wanting to kind of figure out how to incorporate real estate with crypto. This is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Do you really buy real world homes in the real world? Yes, these are real world assets in major Canadian cities. These homes are then rented out to qualify tenants who will pay a monthly rent in exchange for living there. Why would I invest? Properties is considered an appreciative asset. It's true, guys. If you go look at the way, if you go look at years ago, for example, I got my house in 2013. It was 120 grand. Right now, it's 360 grand. Just think about it, what it's gonna be in 5 to 10 more years. This is a brilliant, brilliant. Oh man, I wish it was launched already. I just want to invest. Like I'm so hyped about this, and this is one of those things where I would stay invested for years. I would probably find a way to put this on my ledger, or find a way to put this, on a cold storage, or a wallet, and just hold for the most of it. If it got on an exchange, maybe, but or maybe if it needs to be held in a like a trust wallet, I would do that too. I mean, that would be absolutely brilliant. So they're going to fractionalize the ownership, which means you're going to be able to buy a portion. So you don't have to have 400, $500,000. You put a couple $1,000, like, you put 500, $1,000 bucks, you're going to get a fractional ownership of it. Brilliant, right? Brilliant. We can own the properties and benefit from its appreciation. In addition, holders will receive 2% reflections paid in USDT on every buy and sell of the PADZ token. How do you find and manage properties? Each market will consist of one local PADZ core team member who will manage a small team of organized and vetted personnel consisting of real estate agent, property management company, and creator. We are starting in Canada, and after providing a successful sustainable portfolio, we expand to other popular and upcoming markets. What happens if the home gets trashed? Tenants are heavily vetted through our qualified property management company in addition to background, criminal, and credit checks. References are called and a damage deposit is collected. Further legal action and local authority measures may be taken by PAD's team if needed. So let me tell you this, because before I got remarried, I rented out some rooms, right? And I rented out I converted my garage into a studio apartment. And I had roommates, right? And a lot of them did not care. A lot of them did not care. But when I implemented this simple technique of background check, criminal check, credit check, references, it eliminated the problem in my case. So I feel like this is a very sure way and a very smart way to protect the investments. Is you have to get people in there that are going to care, right? So what happens if the housing market crashes? Extensive research by several core team members will go into each market and each property prior to purchasing. We believe in diversification, so we'll acquire different types of property in different markets. Our goal is to increase the value of property while having tenants pay off their mortgages. The mortgages. If the market heads in a downturn, we will continue renting. So that is also true. Once you get a renter in there, even if the markets are coming down, the rent necessarily doesn't come down. Like, I mean, it depends on who's renting it. I never lowered my rent. When I had people stay here, I've had friends. They didn't lower the rent. I mean, maybe when the housing market crashed, and somebody had to move out and come back, you just get as much as you can, right? You kind of adapt. It's the name of the game. It's investments, higher risk, higher return, higher reward, and so real estate lower risk. So it's gonna be a it's gonna be sorry. Real estate is one of those things where the reward really the risk is minimized, and as long as you do your due diligence and get the right people in there, you're gonna have a minimal risk for a very high reward. Just a simple fact. So, can you really invest in Canadian real estate with just a few dollars? Yes, one of the benefits of cryptocurrency is the low cost entry. With a few dollars worth of ETH, you are able to swap for PADZ tokens, which has a direct correlation to the PADZ ecosystem and assets that it owns. If you own 15% of the total PADZ supply, you own 15% of all real world assets as well. Whew, guys, this is getting me bullish on this project. Oh man. I don't know. Now I'm thinking, is $1,000 enough? I mean, shoot, I might go, I might go, you know, figure out ways to get more. This is crazy. This is solving a lot. I don't even know how else to explain it. How are decisions made? Due to the unique structure of ownership, all major decisions will be made by the community in a decentralized fashion. Decisions may include when or if we sell a property, which geographical markets to enter and exit, if other asset classes should be considered multifamily, hotel, resort, commercial, etc. How do you manage crypto and fiat together? Each market will have a financial and legal intermediary, which will facilitate the conversion of crypto to fiat, which is more widely accepted for real estate transactions, as well as locking of funds. Most financial institutions require funds in the local currency to be locked for 90 days prior to lending. I can also validate that. Going through the um um what's it called, the loan originator course, in a successfully receiving my license, they do require you to have your funds in there for a certain amount of time before you are able to purchase a home. There are different laws in different areas that are a little bit different, but it's the same general concept. So still have questions. So PADZ.finance. We got get in touch. We'll go ahead and look at that in a second. So that is pretty legit. So let's see. Do they have a Oh, there is a Twitter. Okay, legit. Is it gonna let me follow? I gotta go. I followed too many people, so I'm gonna have to go follow them. I'm gonna have to go unfollow some people. For a while, when I was trying to just build my following, I would just go like follow all, and so yeah, so definitely, um, that is pretty legit. Man, let me go ahead and share this though. All right. So guys, there is 728 followers. It's just twitter.com/pads, PADZ, all uppercase, finance, all lowercase. So welcome to PADS. We remove the barrier to entry and high costs associated with investing in real estate. Hold and earn 2% rewards in USDT. I'm assuming, so that should be paid monthly because it's a monthly rent. So I'm assuming it's gonna be monthly. Um, Mark your calendars. We are pleased to announce the Voice AMA with PADZ Finance. So, guys, that is today. Oh wow, 5 p.m. UTC reward, 100 USDT. So, guys, come on over and participate in this. This is absolutely amazing. I did not even realize that this was that they had an AMA. Legit. So what is unique about PADS? Fractional ownership, compound rental properties, mitigate risk with real world assets. So it is going to be on the Ethereum network, guys. So that is something to kind of keep in mind. It's going to be on the Ethereum network. So have your Ethereum ready and have Uniswap ready. So anyway, that is my pre-launch kind of deep dive project overview. I will continue to keep you guys updated. I already told the dev, I told Ampton, I was like, listen, I'm gonna make videos. Like, you don't even have to pay me. Like, I'm just gonna make videos. Like, this is very, very interesting to me, and I'm super, super excited. So, anyway, guys, like this video. Help me push this up the YouTube algorithm. Help me get this out there. I think this is something that is needed in both the financial space, the real estate space, and the crypto space. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below, and share it with your friends. All right, guys. That is that is it, and have a good one. Till next time.